the valuations of some of these sectors, and we're talking about tech sectors, just are very high. And we've seen in similar situations in the past, go back 10 years, consumer names were on fire, China Mobile, the metal and mining stocks in 2006 even. They all peaked out at these kind of valuations. You get valuations whereby any negative news can have a kind of a disproportionate impact on valuations. So I think there's a risk there. People are recognizing this and switching out. And so that keeps these markets being muted. We are neutral for that exact reason on China.
Good morning, Harold. Tanvi joining in. But do you not feel like the Chinese techs are in a bit of a tough spot right now, given, of course, what they're facing with essentially being caught in the crosshairs between US and China tensions, but also because of regulatory risk coming in from the mainland?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of issues actually going on. First of all, we've had a surge in growth. People went online, of course, last year. That maybe that momentum cannot continue. Secondly, there are other issues at play that determine the path of these companies. That's politics. You're referring to, for example, US-China, but also within China itself. We see regulations across the world actually starting to pop up for that particular sector. So that's the second factor. The third factor is actually simply that we've seen bond yields go up. Bond yields are a discounting factor, and if they're very low, we say actually we everything that happens in the future growth is extremely valuable. Now bond yields have gone up, so that future growth is a little bit less valued. That sounds a bit technical, but yeah, these kind of growth names and growth stocks are very sensitive to movements in global bond yields as well, and they've moved up, and they're now over 1%, as you show here right now. And that is to a certain extent negative as well for these kind of growth names.
No, I understand that, but what is the position then on Chinese techs? Do you trim from here, trim your overall holdings, or do you take this dip, this fall, to be a buying opportunity?
No, what we've actually done so far, and we continue with this, we want to be neutral on China tech. So it's not that we outright sell. There's still a good growth story out there, but we've been cautious on China internets for about, say, 2 months or so now, and we've rotated that exposure into light industrials, into auto, into selected consumer names. So that's what we would continue to do in the first weeks and months probably of 2021.